What's up guys, how y'all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing another World of Tanks video. For those of you that are new here, please feel free to subscribe, and for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome to one and all. And yes indeed, this is my very first match in my Chaffee in a tier 10 game. Look at me, look what's in front of me, an E100 and a Chaffee. Look, I'm so excited. I'm doing loop-de-loops around him. I thought it was just the coolest thing in the world that I got into. Finally got into a tier 10 match in my Chaffee. I was kind of disappointed because I just wasn't getting into the tier 10 matches, and I guess the game is programmed that way, you know, to allow you to play 20-30 matches in the Chaffee. Up to tier 8 but not above, because you know, maybe that you're being trained, so to speak. You know, they don't want you jumping in off the deep end, so to speak. So I think about 5-6 matches ago in my Chaffee, I did manage to get into a tier 9, and I was like, oh, looks like something's been unlocked here that I'm not aware of. And then finally tier 10 match in my Chaffee. So cool. And I don't have my crews are just about fully trained in this thing, and I don't have 6th sense, and I desperately want 6th sense. So I'm going to figure out how to transfer my crews from the Lux to the Chaffee, because in my Lux I do have 6th sense. It's a bit more advanced than the crews in my Chaffee. So I'm gonna do that because I'm raring to go. I really am raring to go. You know, Chaffee against tier 10 tanks. I'll just bring it on, you know. And I mean, take a look at this game. I am the only scout on my team, and on the opposing team as well. And to me, that, you know, that says a lot. That signifies a lot. You know, other people might be, you know, rolling around in their little Chaffies, woohoo, you know, having a good old time, taking advantage of the speed and, you know, taking pot shots. But to me, it's like it's basically a responsibility. You know, I'm there to light up the bad guys for my team. You know, that is my job. That is my responsibility. You know, and I you know, I take that seriously. Pardon me, 100, pardon me, excuse me, buddy. And look at me, I'm like, oh, I can hide behind. Look at this, what a brilliant little, oh, look at that first kill of the game. But like I said, so it's a burden. It's a, you know, I feel the weight of responsibility, so to speak, of being in my Chaffee on a tier 10 game. You know, I fully understand what my job is, what my purpose is, you know, what I need to do. And actually this video, you kind of might think, well, you're not doing a very good job. This is because this is a bloody terrible match. It unbelievably, I've never been in such a bad match, you know. And for this to be my first experience of being in a Chaffee on a tier 10 game, you know, I couldn't believe how bad my team were. I don't know what was happening on the other side of the map, but I'm figuring the same. As you can see, we're losing 4-1, and the only kill so far on our team is my kill in my little Chaffee. All these E100s and this and that and tortoises and God knows what on our team have yet to achieve a kill. Only one kill, my kill, in a tiny little Chaffee. And look what they're doing. They're all camping here in the back. They're all camping here in the back. Look at the score, 6-1. I could not believe this. And I finally decided, you know, I'm nothing's happening here. I gotta get the hell out of Dodge. And of course, what happens? I get taken out. 7-1. 7-1. Keep that in mind. 8-1. Let's scoot on to the end of the match. Yep, 14-2. Myself and another tank were the only two tanks that got kills. You know, welcome to the big leagues, Chaffee. Yeah, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I placed third. What a piss poor performance from my Chaffee, but I placed third. That's how bad my team was. Super fast mode. Blink of an eye. Spawned in cliff, and I'm just below here, the little hill here leading up to the lighthouse. This is actually my second game, second tier 10 game in my Chaffee. And as you can see, I was kind of looking up at that ridge. You know, oh, there he is. You know, somebody always pops up there, and if they actually dare, you know, to try and move up to the lighthouse, oh, I love, you know, just pounding them into oblivion. And in this game, you know, same thing, you know, burden of responsibility. You know, I am, again, the only scout, so I'm lighting up the bad guys. You know, that's what I'm attempting to do. But actually in this game, that's not what I do. You know, the bad guys are pretty much lit up throughout the whole of the game, you know. So I'm just kind of assisting in nice hit, insisting in eliminating this center flank, so to speak. You know, that's primarily what my purpose was in this match. What my goal was, you know, spotting. You know, there's nothing to spot, you know. Just it's one of those games where, you know, either you're spotting or you're just taking pot shots, you know. Poof, you know, get out of there, you know. Poof, get out of there, you know, because that's the only option available to you. You know, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. You know, fine, no problema. That's what I'll do in my Chaffee. And as you can see, kind of taking advantage of my Chaffee speed, and just taking pot shots. Of course, my health has gone down considerably, only on 170. So, pardon me. And so you got to take that into account. Look, I'm watching the turrets, you know, as they move. I'm watching the turrets, you know. Are they facing me? You see, auto aiming. You do need. I find myself using auto aim on my scout tanks an awful lot lately, because you know you need so much. You need to dedicate so much brain power, for lack of a better word, to movement. You know, movement. You know, making sure, you know, your moves are perfect. You know, you don't go too far forward, you don't go too far back, and you know, left, right. So using the auto aim feature helps you out a lot. You know, considerably. You know, you can auto aim and shoot, or you can auto aim and then zoom in, you know, and shoot. So either or, you know, kind of works for me. And he gets taken out. Good to go. Only one bad guy left in this on this center flank, and that's this E75. So I scoot up here, and I was gonna keep him lit up, you know, for my teammates, but they've got him. He's history. So time to work on that right hand flank. As we see up above in front of us, I'm gonna be going up to the lighthouse. Chaffee gets a little bit stuck there, and just basically bringing death from above. Well, not death from above, you know, it's a Chaffee after all, so, you know, but you guys know what I mean. I'm gonna be just causing a bit of chaos and confusion, you know, to the bad guys here. You know, they must be thinking, well, we've been really effective here. You know, there's only 3 of my compadres in front of them, but we've broken through on the center flank, and they're being, you know, flanked from the front, from the rear now. So they're gonna be taken out in a matter of minutes. And look at this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I love doing this. And the bad guys, they just do not have the gun elevation, you know, to get me, so to speak. As you can see, look, he needs to scoot way back, you know, almost up to that cliff edge in order to achieve the gun elevation needed, you know, to take me out. But at the same time, as he's scooting back, kind of thing, he's exposing himself. You know, he's not hugging the mountain as much. So, you know, and look at that whole flank taken out, and I get my first kill. Look at that, on a tier 9 tank. You know, I'm sure he saw me in the, you know, when he died, and was thinking, son of a bitch, look at that tiny little tank. And you know, I finally decided to take the plunge and go over the cliff edge, and yeah, you know, you start sliding down. You know, you always got to be wary of that when you're up here. You know, you can be effective up there, but you got to know what you're doing. You know, and plus you need decent gun depression. You know, it's like I said before. You know, or you're just going to be hanging off the edge, and you know, people are just going to take you out in a matter of seconds. So we are good to go. Fantastic, nice little kill there. Look at that list, pretty long list for a Chaffee in a tier 10 match. Love it. Can't wait to get 6 cents. Place third. Booyakasha. Take it easy, guys. Oh, I forgot one more thing. If you guys were wondering what my light tanks, what happened to my light tanks in the beginning of the video, what the hell do you think happened to them? This is what happened to them. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.